If you're the police, where's your badges?
Greetings. Welcome to another edition of At the Pictures with me, Jimmy DePalma, and Chaz Scorcese here.
Wearing a shark eye mask.
That's right. This is not shark related, this film though, although it is Ocean's 8. Let's get right to it. Ocean's 8 is a heist movie with a difference. Instead of the usual hairy, leery men planning a robbery, it's women. And under the leadership of Sandra Bullock and Kate Blanchett, who's doing her Australian accent this time. She's a bit tough in this one. It's good to see a film where there's more than 6 women in lead roles, and they're no sewing a blanket. So that's good. Although turning to crime is never the answer. At least they're not robbing the poor in this one. They're robbing rich people who can more than afford to be robbed. So that's good. I've always liked Sandra Bullock ever since she was a bus driver in her early career, and she's really good in this, albeit she can't really smile for some reason. I don't know what it is, but she's got, her face is kind of frozen. I don't know why that would be. But there's plenty of animated people. There's a kind of a female Arthur Daly character, the lassie out of the American Horror Story. She's in it. She's like a suburban mom who has all this, these goods stored in her garage. Microwaves and things like that. She gets recruited. The pop star Rhiannon, she gets recruited as well. She's really good as the kind of hacker, cool hacker, street. And Anne Hathaway actually is good as the spoiled actress. Wee bit of a twist in that role. Don't know, giving too much away there. She's the kind of spoiled actress that's going to be wearing the diamonds that the lassies want to steal, so that's good. Kate Blanchett is she's really tough in her role. You can imagine that her role being played by somebody like Clint Eastwood if it was a bloke film and it was a few years ago. Quite tough. Chaz was saying he was bored with it, with the women planning to do this, but there's so many twists and turns. And you end up you root for the girls, to pull off the heist. At least I was rooting for them. There's no any real baddies as such. James Corden, the famous English chat show host and actor, he puts in his finest performance, I think, since he played a fat schoolboy in History Boys. In this one, he plays an insurance investigator in this one, and there's, as I say, there's no real baddie as such, but there is kind of a bad ex-boyfriend that Sandra Bullock wants to get back at, and they might as well, and I think, a bit controversial here, they might as well have got an actor that looked a bit like Harvey Weinstein to do this, because all these women are fighting back against him. Anyway, really good heist movie. It doesn't matter, men, women, it's a good heist movie, and you root for them to do their best.
I enjoyed that. It was like girls weren't behind the boys, because the boys have been in a lot of movies, like almost every single popular one. My favourite girl, I think, was the main one who I forgot the name of again. My favourite bit was when the wee submarine went underneath and swapped all this jewellery and stuff like that. Kinda know, that's why I want the next one to come out. But this is the thing what confuses me about it. There's been an Ocean's 11, but Ocean's 8. I don't know what's the next one.
Okay, so that's it for Ocean's 8. Another confusing title for Americans who thought Ocean's 11 You know, they wondered where the first 10 films were. But Ocean's 8, I'm going to give it a 4 because I enjoyed it thoroughly. I didn't think I would enjoy it, but Sandra Bullock's still top. What about you, Chaz?
A 4, so it's 8.
8 out of 10. So until the next time, folks, don't rob any banks. We'll be back.